What is up, XRP community? Welcome back to another video. I'm going to be uploading a video every single day for the next 300 days. So if you like that, make sure you smash the like button. Something that Ripple always gets dogged on is its transparency and that it's a central banker's coin. I have some great finds towards the end of this video, as well as some relevant crypto information about the Bitcoin price for the next 3 months after what it just did this September and the Ethereum futures launching. Take a listen to this clip.
And all the assets on the Ethereum platform, and we manage our treasury like a company would manage its treasury.
The only interjection I have here is I find it interesting that Ripple is attacked for being transparent because we are very proactive, and we put actually the next XRP markets report, which we do quarterly, will come out sometime into this week. But because we share that information, then we're attacked for it, yet other platforms don't share that information, and so they are insulated from those same critiques and criticisms. I think
one of Ripple's greatest strengths is its transparency. When you think about traditional finance and CBDCs, these central banks won't want to use a protocol like Bitcoin or Monero where they don't have all these checks and balances and transparency that the XRP ledger provides. Now, who's going to pump your bags next cycle? Crypto analyst Alex Kruger explains that traditional finance will be the ones pumping your bags. Look at this right here. VanEck, one of the largest investment firms, announced its plan to allocate 10% of its profits from its forthcoming Ether futures exchange traded fund to Ethereum core developers, investing back into the ecosystem. And there's a lot of retail money in crypto, but that compares nowhere close to the amount of money in the traditional finance system. We're talking trillions of dollars. And we're seeing headlines more and more about these traditional investment managers. I mean, BlackRock, the largest hedge fund in the world, is working on getting their Bitcoin ETF approved. And Bitcoin posted its best September since 2016. And look at this right here. Every time Bitcoin has posted a green September, in the past, a green September resulted in a green October, a green November, and a green December. If you guys look at the Bitcoin chart right here, this is a chart that I would like. It's bottomed out twice in this range, and it's looking after September that we could see some more upward price action. It doesn't mean we're back into a bull market, but we could see a little bit of a relief rally up to around, say, 30K or something. I just mentioned Ethereum futures and how they could potentially be launching very soon. If you guys remember, there was an FTX hacker, maybe it was Sam Bankman-Fried, who stole $600 million. And just yesterday, this hacker moved $8 million worth of Ethereum. And this could be in speculation, maybe backing up that hypothesis that Ethereum futures are soon to launch. If you guys do use Twitter, join my Twitter community. I have a link in the video description below. If you guys have any good finds or information, I'll feature you in my videos. Just post them in the Twitter community. And there's never been a better time to get into crypto, guys. We're seeing the U.S. government default in real time. I said since the '08 financial crisis, the U.S. government debt has more than tripled from $10 trillion to $33 trillion. In the last 5 days alone, the government debt increased $100 billion. I love America. I'm a patriot. But it's disgusting to me when I see the worst wildfire ever in Hawaii, man-made. And we donated $700 to each Hawaiian household, $1.2 million total. Yet we're sending tens of billions of dollars to a proxy war in Ukraine. Absolutely disgusting in my opinion. Blockchain expert explains why he holds XRP. Panos Metcross, a well-known blockchain consultant and financial technology expert. He's the founder of Digital Gen Financial Services. He's the co-founder of Anados Finance and the author of Understanding the Crypto Economy, a full guide for beginners. So this is some guy who has a track record in crypto. He understands crypto. He says he's holding XRP due to its promising potential, rooted in its highly efficient underlying technology. Metcross is also influenced by the numerous developers and projects innovating within the ecosystem. A protocol is only as good as the amount of developers that want to build on that protocol. Why do you think Ethereum was so successful? Because it is the #1 blockchain for developers to build on right now. XRP's ledger has a lot of benefits over that. He says, I hold XRP because of its potential, which is derived from its utility and super efficient technology it is based on. The hundreds of builders and projects building cool stuff and bringing innovations in the ecosystem, not Ripple, their developments, announcements, or riddles. And we just got a little bit of regulatory clarity for the first time in history. Just trying to imagine what's going to come in the next 5 years. A great clip here from Crypto Sensei in a minute. If you guys need a spot to get XRP or Flare, I recommend Uphold. It's sleek, it's simple, and secure. To where I dollar cost average and get my XRP daily. A link to Uphold in the video description below. And if you want $41 in free stocks, sign up with Webull. Deposit just 1 penny, and you get 12 free stocks, each guaranteed with a minimum value of $3. So you're guaranteed at least $36. Typically, you'll get $40 to $300, but you could get lucky and get up to $3,000. A great offer just for signing up and depositing a penny. A link in the video description below. Listen to this clip here from Crypto Sensei on why central banks favor the XRP ledger.
CBDCs, right? Banks are going to want to tokenize deposits, but they're also going, because a lot of these banks clear payments through their central banks, okay? And they're going to want their back ends to be the same technology as the central banks, right? And when you have Ripple working with the most central banks in the globe, it does make me feel like banks are going to want to go to that blockchain, right? Maybe
He makes a good point. XRP is already working on the private central bank CBDC ledger. What other blockchain company is working with as many central banks as Ripple? If that's not a reason to be bullish, I don't know what is. And Jim Cramer is now saying, get out of crypto while you can. If we know anything from Jim Cramer, the guy on TV that gives investment advice, it's to do the opposite of what Jim Cramer says. Shoot, that's even why there's an inverse Jim Cramer ETF. Seeks to provide investment results that are approximately the opposite of the results of the investments recommended by TV personality Jim Cramer. Whatever Jim Cramer says, guys, we do the opposite. And now for these fines about the XRP ledger. Pardon me. Where is it? Did I X out of it? Okay, right here. Future of global payments. The world of global payments is undergoing major changes as new technologies and players enter the space. While banks and financial institutions have historically dominated international payments, we are seeing new innovations and non-traditional competitors redefine how money moves across the globe. What does Ripple seek to solve? The money movement problem that has not been innovated since 1960. SWIFT was around in 1960, and 50 years, 60 years later, we're still using that same technology. Think about how the hotel industry has changed. The largest hotel company in the world, Airbnb, owns no hotels. Look at the taxi industry. The largest taxi company in the world, Uber, owns no taxis. Okay, so we're moving to a new system. Technology changes faster than anything pretty much, and yet we're still using this dinosaur technology system called SWIFT from the 1960s. And why? In my opinion, the larger a business gets, the more traditional it is, the harder it is to innovate. The more people you have to please, the more people that have to come to agreement. That's why startups are so successful, because they have business agility. They're able to pivot and make changes on a dime. And it's just a matter of time before a new solution is used to move money around the world. Driven by the adoption of ISO 222 regulation, much of this change has established a global standard for financial data use and transactions by unifying the way organizations share and store data. I'm going to say that again. By unifying the way organizations share and store data. All these banks that already use RippleNet is a real-time data settlement software. It basically unifies the way organizations share and store data. Now, RippleNet does not utilize XRP. That is called XRapid. RippleNet is XCurrent. However, all these banks already use XCurrent. So once there's enough regulatory clarity for these banks to play around with something like XRP where they can send money faster and cheaper, well, these banks already use RippleNet. They're already clients. So it's going to be much easier to onboard. The article goes on to say, for instance, India, linked its unified payments interface with Singapore's fast payment system, enabling consumers in both countries to pay using their domestic platforms. While UPI is often compared to real-time gross settlement, they serve different purposes and operate in unique contexts. In another example, RippleNet utilizes blockchain and digital assets like real-time settlement and liquidity management across borders. Since launching in 2012, RippleNet has processed 30 billion and up to 20 million transactions globally. That's over the past 11 years. I believe in the future we'll see numbers 10 times this just in 1 year due to exponential growth, economies of scale, and the fact that banks still don't have regulatory clarity to use something like XRP, but in the future they 100% will. I think I X'd out of that next story I was going to show, so I'm going to wrap it up there. If you guys made it to the end of the video, comment XRPL in the comment section below, and make sure you smash that like button if you want to see a daily video for the next 300 days. God bless you guys. Have a great start to your week tomorrow. Take care of yourselves. Take care of your families. Until next time.